the Daytona. The races are headed west. In March, there are 3 races in our section of the country: Las Vegas, Phoenix, and the Auto Club 400 in Fontana. Today, the NASCAR teams are in town for a big media day, and Kurt Busch is here with us today. You know he drives the number 41. Did I say 42? The number 41 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
Back to the show. You've
Good
been
to
here
see
a
you
couple
again.
times.
Yeah. I always enjoy stopping by.
So you're out here doing the West Coast swing, but we're not like those Southerners who are just crazy NASCAR fans, right?
Oh, no. There's some hardcore fans. Oh, yeah. Auto Club, the infield is getting more and more rambunctious every year. You should see Phoenix. Everybody's tailgating on the outside of the track. And then Vegas, everybody goes there for the party. So it's a cool NASCAR Goes West theme of 3 weeks in a row, and we sell out almost each one, but there's still tickets available.
Okay, so the Daytona is coming up. Your brother, who ended up winning the Sprint Cup, Kyle, last year, right? He got injured right before Daytona, the big Daytona 500. How's he do? He's doing fine because he won.
Oh, it was incredible to watch him go through rehab and then to mentally stay focused and then to come back and pretty much kick all of our butts. But to get injured right before the biggest race, broke his right leg, broke his left foot.
Yeah, it was a big story.
And one of those freak accidents. I mean, Daytona is a track that my mother has always hated. There was the reason, because freak accidents can happen at Daytona, and that's just part of the allure of the excitement of the race and the energy around Daytona. I mean, if you haven't been there as a fan, you got to go.
Yeah, I mean, hundreds of thousands of fans at Daytona, right?
That, and it's our biggest TV audience, thanks to Fox. We're very thankful for that. But all of our sponsors love that race. You get the big, prestigious feel and that spectacle of a sport at Daytona. I mean, there's Kentucky Derby, there's the Indy 500, there's a Daytona 500.
There's Daytona 500.
Yeah.
All right, so you're with Stewart-Haas. There are a couple things different this year. Jeff Gordon, #1's out. We don't have Jeff Gordon anymore. He's retired. He's in the booth. What else is different or new? Is Tony Stewart going to stick around? Is this his last year?
This is Tony Stewart's retirement season.
It is. He's on the Kobe Bryant retirement tour this year?
Yeah, so he announced it, and all of his sponsors are behind him 100%. And then now it's our job at Stewart-Haas to try to give him the best season that he can possibly have to go out on top. So,
all right, who else is on the team with you at Stewart-Haas?
We have a bunch of boring characters. Danica Patrick.
So deadly, huh? Boring.
Kevin Harvick, he's almost won both titles the last 2 years. He's a champion. Tony Stewart and myself. So between the 4 of us, it's pretty good to push each other around there and to have good camaraderie amongst the teammates, and great sponsors involved too.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your season. You started off the season doing pretty well. You were here with us. You hit a suspension on domestic violence, which of course has all been dropped and went away, and then came back. But you missed quite a few races, but still ended up, I think, 8th, was it, in the Sprint Cup?
Yeah, 8th overall and 1 race away from making the finals. I made a mistake at Phoenix on jumping the start, and so I didn't quite make it to the finals at Homestead to battle for the championship. But seasons can be defined as successful in so many different ways. We won a lot, we led a lot of laps, but mainly we were up front. We were getting that TV time for our sponsors, Haas Automation, Chevrolet, and Monster Energy.
Yeah, good. You got the plug-in for all of them right there,
Well,
too.
they're great people, great companies.
What's it like, because everyone wants to know, racing with Danica Patrick on your team? How's she doing? Has she fully adjusted to NASCAR?
She has. She's talking a whole different lingo in team meetings. She has much more confidence. And she is now giving requests to the crew chief on what she wants in the car. When a driver starts to do that, that's when they're, excuse the pun intended, they're grabbing another gear and they're getting further evolved into their sport. And so she's doing really good with it. Not that she's a girl, it's that she's just different from the open wheel world. I
think because she's a girl, she gets all the attention.
Well, that happens too. I mean,
all right,
it's fine.
You, of course, you have a place in Carolina. The Super Bowl's coming up. I can't let you go without telling me what you think. Are you a Carolina guy?
I'm a Carolina guy.
How did I know you were going to pick Carolina?
Well, I've lived there the last 15 years.
Yeah.
I love it, but this might be Peyton Manning's last game. We don't know yet.
Well, who do you like? Who's going to win?
Carolina. Carolina by 10.
Carolina by 10. That's what I needed to hear. Kurt Busch, good luck this season. We look forward to seeing you out in Fontana. We'll be right back.